Unitarian Universalist leaders, if you're interested in welcoming, hospitality, and congregational growth, in membership development, one of the most important concepts to understand today is that the first experience, essentially the first visit that people have to your congregation, is no longer your on-site experience. It's no longer visiting for a Sunday service. The first visit is really what people experience when they're researching your congregation online while they're discerning, is this place right for me? Am I going to go to that place or join a Zoom or other online offering and connect with these people live? I'm Peter Bowden with the U Growth Lab. I've been working with our congregations on growth, outreach, media, and membership development for my entire adult life, from before smartphones and social media all the way up to today, increasingly helping us use the tools of our time with intention and purpose. So for your congregation, I think it's really important to understand that previously, people had to visit a congregation and spend time amongst your people to discern if that congregation is right for them. It's all changed. The internet's changed everything. Now, if we're curious about something, we research it online, we're looking at photos, reviews, all the different things to figure out, in the comfort of our own home or wherever we are with our device, is this for me? Is this a good decision? Is this something that I'm comfortable doing? Am I safe to do it? So we need to think of our websites no longer as just where people go to get information and discern, all right, am I going to go visit and spend more time in that congregation to see if I like it there? No. People are discerning, trying to decide, is your congregation right for them based on the online experience? Now, that's a radical shift for the majority of our welcoming teams, membership teams. We spend most of our energy preparing for when people show up. Like, do we greet them, welcome them, orient them, and really help them develop a sense of connection and belonging? And so it's hard to hear that, wait, some people are never going to visit if they don't feel confident in your congregation being a match for them before. So that's a hard shift. I want you to just keep in mind that today, people are hungry for connection, meaning people to do life with, to work for justice with. There's a huge need for our congregations. And so if we are mindful of the online visitor process, their research process, their journey, in that it almost always now starts with a discernment process online, especially on your website, we can help them and then move them from researching independently online to connecting with you live on site and also live on Zoom and other offerings. So I think we have to shift to not here's who we are, come visit if you want to learn more, but all right, they're trying to discern with a high degree of confidence, is this right for them? It's like online dating. Is this my spiritual community? Is this my congregation? Is this what I've been looking for? Think about, are they 95% sure? Can you help them get that sure so that they're like, yes, I want this? So think of it this way. Imagine one website you visit as a newcomer, and there's a lot of information. It's like you're not quite sure where to go. There's a lot of detail, but it's not clear what to do. It's kind of busy, and there's something missing, and you click around, and there's some good stuff, but you're not sure. There's anxiety, uncertainty, and ultimately this is too hard. Forget it. All right, this just doesn't feel right. Versus another website where we really think about how do we make this exploration like a visit, like their first visit. You land on the website and immediately there are people, faces. It guides you to a page for visitors clearly. You don't have to think on the front page. And when you land on that other page, there's a human there, a human being on video. They're warm and friendly. They welcome you, and they affirm your researching process, give you a little snapshot of the congregation, and say, if you're looking for X, Y, or Z, we think you'll love it here. We hope you'll plan a visit. And then they give you a clear process. This is the logistics. This is what to do. The path from being there, longing for, what they offer. They map it out with such clarity, still leaving room for you to do your own thing if you want, that you're like, yes, they get it. And that person on the video, Peter, he was so nice. I can see. I'm going to email Peter with some questions, because I have a couple questions. I like to say, uncertainty leads to anxiety, and the more anxiety people have, the less likely they are to visit. Here are a few questions to spark your discussion, especially if you're watching this with a team. Check the video description for some additional questions. I may update them as people respond to this video, and some additional resources. So, questions. 1. How do the shifts in behavior and digital culture that I shared relate to your own personal experience or those that you know? How are you experiencing the change in how we research and explore in your life and among those that you're interacting with? 2. If you imagine being a newcomer exploring your congregation's website and thinking about a first visit, what are their likely sources of anxiety, uncertainty, or concern? So if you think about all the different people, specific people that you'd like to welcome into your congregation, as they're on your website, what are their concerns? What are they looking for? If you just go through that exercise for the different people that you'd like to welcome and really optimize their experience for them, that's a huge help. 3. Now, considering all you do to welcome and affirm and orient newcomers on site when they visit, say for a Sunday service, like in your building, how might you bring more of that online to what's essentially the self-guided online visitor experience? 4. Think about all the things you could do. There's a lot. We have to prioritize. Limited energy. What do you think would have the most impact? And of the different things that come to mind that you're discussing, which items feel easier or harder, and why? I hope this helps. If you need any support, know that every month in the U Growth Lab, we're having online strategy sessions via Zoom. We have a growing member library of trainings and an audio podcast, and I work with congregations directly.